This is it. This is the situation we've been waiting for. I was lying. That's not true. Oh, that's bad one. Hi guys, my name is Anna. I hope you know that. But if you don't, I have my Telegram channel, which is completely free, and we trade together right there on binary options. I have 12 signals a day in my Telegram channel, so just proceed, check it out, and let's go. Hi guys, here's me Anna, just as always, and I'm here for the Quotex platform. I just want to tell one thing. You know that I've been in contact, that I've been in touch with many of you in my Telegram. We talk about the signals, we talk about stuff, about tradings, about lots of the things actually. And I've been frequently asked about the Videforex platform, that some of you when using it had some problems, some troubles with the withdrawal, and I don't use this platform, not for any specific reason, but I don't use it. That's enough for me. Just the Quotex and the platform, that's my main platforms. And I don't want to tell anything bad about it because I've never used that, and maybe there's some, technical problems, and due to that problems, you have some, issues with that. What about this Quotex and the platform? For me, Quotex and the pocket option platforms, as for me, I never had anything as a problem. That's actually way important. That's why I'm choosing it. Maybe it was something like a delay, but sometimes even with the banks, you can have it. So that's why I'm using it. That's why I'm recommending it, because that's for me kind of transparent, perfectly working, stable, and I can get what I actually earned back with me, and that's just fine. Hey. Okay, this is us, and of course we're gonna be starting with the setups, 1 minute interval, and let's start with the 512, and right there, of course, getting into all these currency pairs, commodities, anything that it's gonna be working for us or giving us the maximum profit is fine. Unfortunately, 10 seconds candles, because I have lots of requests on that type of candles. I don't know why, it's recommended, or maybe there's some action in it or something like that, but let's use it. But as you know, I personally prefer 15. Okay, just quite quickly proceeding to all these parameters that we can actually get done just to work and see all of that better. And since you know that I love MACD because it's actually like two indicators combined in white, something happened with my tongue. And we're going to be using this strategy just consisting out of these two indicators, Downtrend channel and MACD. So guys, we're going to be starting, we're going to be using it, and I hope you know that it's going to be kind of nicely working even with the two indicators. So let's start right there. I just got it all prepared. I think we're still going to be rising. That's my opinion on that. My first thought, if I'm being honest, was that we're going to be still getting downward. And I think we still may go downward. But in a minute, and 1 minute is way enough, we're going to be rising again. You may see that the MACD candles, the MACD lines, been showing to us that we actually striving and trying to get downward. But it seems like the massive tendency is to get upward. And I must say that it's a little bit tricky, because I told you can perfectly trust MACD, that's going to be all fine and all working. And what am I doing? Just at the first bet, at the very first bet, I am making the opposite decision to the MACD signals. I know. But don't forget, the time matters, and it seems like we actually not in the beginning of that trend, and in a minute that may be the opposite one, and you may see it. And I must say, if you are getting a little bit earlier when it's just the peak or a tendency just about to start, that's perfect to play just to the opposite. And if you are unsure, you can see that's the middle, you are in some doubts, just ignore it, skip it, and try to find the better one. And here we are raising that we are having, and I'm sorry, but we're making that again. That's bad one. And again, I'm just like, we're gonna be rising. I don't know why. That's the life. I must say, when you see, especially the MACD getting that downward, and then we may wait for that green candles, but the green candles below zero that is trying, so the candles trying to get green. They're playing, they're getting in doubt. So we actually can wait for that signal and enter into that rising and upward trend. But I went a little bit earlier because that was just my opinion on that. Oh, Doji channel is getting a little bit more narrow. That's bad sign for us because before we had no signal like that. We've been just rising. That was slowly but rising. The big and the massive tendency of the rising, and Doji channel never been that narrow. So look at that. Or maybe it's getting narrow after that downward trend because all the MACD is still showing to us that we are rising. Guys, that's trading is kind of interesting, even when you were an expert. No, I just been planning to tell you, thanks God, I just find the obvious, the very easy, the nicest that. That's again the opposite. So we are detecting MACD candles being green and trying to get above zero. We are detecting MACD lines trying to cross, and the green line is trying to get upward. But what we just made, the downward bat. I know, but let's watch. Let's stick to it. I don't know, it seems like my first intention was, oh my God, we are rising, and we've been rising a little bit. Don't forget, that's 10-second candles. And the period is okay, I must say, okay. That's the bad example. That's just the bad and the poor example. But there's the big falling. We had just a tiny period of getting a little bit more upward, but that's the big falling. And I've been recommending that strategy, that it's going to be the nicely working. I was lying. That's not true, because you may see it actually. That's the lack of the third indicator. That's true. Sometimes it's happening. That's why we never use MACD without any other indicators. I'm sorry. Thanks God. This is it. This is the situation we've been waiting for. This is the situation where we can skip everything and just wait for the profit, because that's kind of visible. That's kind of clear that we've been just at the bottom, jumped, and getting upward. In many situations before, it also been kind of visible that we're gonna get downward, but we actually went upward. I know. But right there, plus the Doji channel. What to say? That's why you need to be experienced. That's why you need to spend some time just observing the charts. I don't know. I feel a little bit stupid because this strategy is supposed to be, I don't know, your magic stick, supposed to be your helper, supposed to be your pill that you're gonna just take and everything gonna be just perfectly fine, perfectly clear. Never happened. Okay. I'm doing that again. I don't know. Maybe I need to put it in the name of it. Like the most controversial strategy, the most simplest one, and not working strategy. Because I see signals and I do the opposite. Maybe that's the key to that chart. Maybe that's the key to that strategy. And I must say, all of the indicators and Doji channel and MACD just telling us we gotta get upward. And what I do expect, that we're gonna get downward. I know. First of all, because look at the pattern, look at it, all of the candles. It's been actually crazy daisy. It is tiny candles switching, and plus the candles of the MACD. So I've been actually thinking about that before making this bet, and I just maybe had not enough signals, maybe had not enough feelings, gut feelings, that it's gonna be just a big rising. But anyway, I made what I've made, and I was right. So guys, I just started being excited. Maybe all of that actually happened. If you believe in karma, maybe that's it. Because I don't like this video. I wanted something easy, nice, and being so excited in the end, but it's just like, guys, it's easy, it's working, but you gotta do the opposite one. So it's easy, it's working, look at the signals, do the opposite one. That's bad. That's what I called, no. What about the karma? Maybe because I didn't need it to talk about white forex in the beginning. Maybe that's the karma for me. I don't know. So guys, be attentive, be profitable. I don't know, be stable. If you see that it's not working, if it's working just the opposite direction from your thoughts, change the strategy, change the period, change the trader, change everything, because you need to be in the safest and the nastiest position, because you invest money and you want to get it back.